Hey everybody, welcome back to Horror Film Lovers First Time Watch Fridays. I'm your host, Jonathan Moody, and we're going to be talking about a fun movie called Grandma by Bobby Canipe Jr. There's the back of it a little bit if you want to pause and read what it's about. I'll read it to you, in a bit. But it says Mallory, played by Anna Clary, thought she hit the jackpot with her new bed and breakfast in the boonies, but she didn't quite count on it being Grandma's old slaughterhouse. With besties Quinn, Angel Bradford, and Lana, Kelsey Baker, up by her side, they're ready to flip this fixer-upper until they find out what's been left in the freezer. Grandma's bed and breakfast is the hottest spot in town until the specials recipes turn tourists into leftovers. Now, decades later, something wicked is back in the kitchen and it's slicing its way through the guests. It is Grandma back from the dead, or some nut job with a taste for blood. Get ready for a gut churning, blood splattering ride packed with killer practical effects and cameos from 80s Scream Queens. Grandma is the schlocky shot on video gore fest that'll leave you harrowing for more. Um, so yeah, it was enjoyable. It was a very enjoyable movie. I gave it 4 stars. And the reason I gave it 4 stars and not like even higher is because it was definitely a love of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was a love of those kind of 70s or even 80s almost shot on video kind of movies from that time period. And it was also a movie that was very big on um practical effects, so that was wonderful. But it was very big on the video stuff. So I don't know if this is all of the films that his company Astronomical Films does, but I I wonder about that because it so if you look at it, I showed this off in the in my Blu-ray Hunter thing I did where I ranked my 6 movies or whatever. Um or 5 movies. I think it was 5 movies. Anyway, so Grandma was in there, and if you look at it, it's got the right here. It's got the little label like it's a video that you would get at the video store, and I thought that was really freaking cool. Like I like that. I dug it. So when I got it, I was like, oh man, it looks like I just stole a copy or whatever of the because I've worked at a video store. And generally, when they have these things, it's not general. When I always remember it is it's these were usually on the shelf, and then you rented the movie in another box, or whatever. This was like the display case, so feels like I took the display case. A lot of people are doing that. It's like a retro rewind kind of thing, but I really enjoy it. Like I think that's pretty cool. It was shot to look like that. I mean, uh, the one thing I was kind of disappointed by, only like my only beef, and this is not a big beef, but is that there were no trailers. And it would have been cool if they didn't put their own trailers, like movies that they were actually coming out with. It just would have been cool if they had fake trailers, or something, like fake movie trailers that are going to come out someday and stuff. And so it made it look like and then it went to the feature presentation. Um, so it was cool though. Like it went straight to the feature. It did do the FBI warning and did all that stuff. So it was really cool. It made you feel like you were watching an old VHS tape, basically, not a DVD, but a VHS tape, which pretty cool. I enjoyed that aspect of it. The movie is very inspired by movies like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and those grindhouse kind of style 70s horror films and stuff. And I love that. Like I had a blast watching this kind of stuff because you get this sort of characters that all seem like people that you've seen in the 80s or 70s, but it was modern. Like it was a modern movie. They had cell phones. It wasn't, it wasn't it wasn't made to be an 80s movie or whatever, but all of the aspects of it was 80s. So I thought that was pretty neat. It was cool to see people like Brooke Stevens in the beginning of the movie, but that's just it. And then the rest is all the rest of the characters. Sorry if that's a spoiler, but the rest of the characters are really who run the show. I think all three of the ladies that were in it, Anna Clary, uh, Angel Bradford, and Kelsey Baker, all of them are wonderful. Just those three ladies, if and the two guys that were in it, that were the main two guys in it, wonderful. Hunter Redford was one of them. Not sure what the other guy's name was. I was wishing that there was people's names on here. I don't think they're. It doesn't say that, but Josh Altman stars as Grandma, so it's a guy just in a like grandma mask, and it's kind of neat. And, like once again, it's a slasher film that was very much the grindhouse slasher film. So with a very low budget, you can tell, but a lot of heart and a lot of heart and soul went into this movie. I'm very happy to have it. I'm very happy that I'm able to review it. I definitely recommend it if you're a hardcore uh like 70s and 80s horror nut. This will be something that, because, there's only so many times you can go back and watch those movies all the time. To have a movie that's similar to that is great, especially since you'll never see this in like Hollywood. Hollywood would never make something like this, but indie films do. And to me, that is to me is the most epic part of this stuff is that like indie filmmakers go out to make the movies that they want to make. And Bobby did that. Bobby went out and made the movie he wanted to make. He wanted to make a movie about, his love for that style and that time period and everything. And I think he did a fantastic job. I think everybody here did a fantastic job. Anna Clary, I don't think I'd ever seen her act. I've been friends with her on Facebook. I'd never seen her act before. I don't think. Like, I think this might have been the first time. Angel, I've worked with. Kelsey, I don't think I'd ever seen her act before either. Both of them did phenomenal. Great job. I mean, Angel's Angel, I've seen her in a lot of things, and I've worked with her, so I know how great she is. But the other two, I would love to work with someday because they are phenomenal, great actors, and I had a blast with it. It's just a little fun movie. If you haven't seen it, I hope it goes on like Tubi or something. I love how it's like unrated. It's 73 minutes, which is kind of the perfect length for these kind of slasher flip films. You can tell these guys just went out for a couple weekends or something, and shot like as much as they could and just made a movie and had a fun time doing it. You can tell the fun time that they're having because it makes you have a fun time while you're watching it. And I really enjoyed it, so I really recommend this movie to anybody who wants to see a horror film that's definitely a love letter to those movies from the 70s, 80s, especially like I said, there's even a shot that's very much Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Won't tell you what it is, what shot, but you'll see it and you'll be like, okay, I see what they're doing there. And it was awesome. It was great. So I really, really highly recommend it. So hope you guys get to check it out. I will leave a link to their website so you guys can go look it out. It's only like 15 bucks, which I mean for a Blu-ray indie film Blu-ray, I mean if you're complaining about that, that's because you're not really truly an indie film lover if you don't go out and buy the things from the people who make them, you know. They're going out there, they're making them these themselves. Like this is them making a great movie. And I don't even know if there's a yeah, it doesn't even like the artwork and design was made by them, so like they did everything themselves, and I think that definitely deserves some attention. I hope you guys go out and help Bobby out, so and company. So thank you guys for checking this out. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will check you guys in 2 weeks. You'll get another first time watch Friday. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Talk to you later. Bye.